We're back with Mark Yusko of Morgan Creek Digital Assets, who's become a little bit of a celebrity. How are you handling the celebrity status, Mark?
You are too kind. I certainly don't feel like a celebrity. Although I will say one of the things is I tell the story that my wife has only seen me speak once. And I was out at a conference in Vegas, and she happened to come. And long story short, at the end of the talk, she says, "You can't say things like that." Like what? She says, "You say things so forcefully." I'm like, "Well, what's wrong with that?" She says, "Well, people will believe you." I'm like, "Well, that's kind of the idea." She says, "Well, what if you're wrong?" I said, "I'm wrong all the time. I just changed my mind." So I think part of it, Josh, is just simply, okay, if you're willing to speak your mind and you're willing to say things, then people will pay some attention. And also it helps if you jump on a trend that is working, and then you get a little credit for being right. And look, I've been lucky. I get paid. My job is I get paid to talk to the smartest people in the world, right? That's my job. I go out and I talk to investment managers all over the world looking for investment ideas. And if I can't pick up something interesting, bad on me. And so I stumbled into this space in 2013. I had a good friend who shut down a big hedge fund, said he's spending the rest of his career focused on Bitcoin and infrastructure. This is 2013. At the time, I was too stupid to understand Bitcoin because I hadn't done any work. And, I joke I was not a cryptography student. I was not running drugs on Silk Road, so I didn't get it. But as soon as he said infrastructure, as soon as he said technology to build up the ecosystem of this internet of money, I was like, oh, I'm in.
And when did that click for you? Maybe, 3-4 years ago?
That was 2013. The infrastructure clicked in 2013. It took me 4 years to get comfortable with cryptocurrency itself because I hadn't done the work. And here's the thing. Everyone I know in anything that has been successful, whether it was the internet back in the 90s, whether it was the mobile net in 2010. Remember when Google bought Android in 2005 and there was a cover story saying, "What are you doing? You guys are idiots." Now they have 80% market share of operating systems of mobile phones around the world. Apple's only 19%. Android is 80%. So, and there's 1% of other.
Yeah.
But people thought they were idiots. Or when Jeff Bezos, I can never remember how you pronounce his name, richest man in the world, I don't know how to pronounce his name. But when he started AWS, there was a cover story in Business Week saying, "Hey, Jeff, go mine the store." And I talk about, it's actually my pinned tweet on Twitter. It says, the greatest wealth is created by investing in something that you believe in before others even understand. And it's axiomatically true. And the problem is you will be mocked and ridiculed, but it's worth it. And that was kind of what happened in 2017, is I finally had the aha moment, and I couldn't make this up, Josh. I was behind the wheel of an RV with my family in Eureka, California, and I literally had the Eureka moment where instead of thinking about this, instead of thinking about digital assets as some new thing, I realized it was just an evolution of technology. That literally this was just a continuation of this trend that started in 54.
So what year was this? 2017, 2018?
2017. Yep.
Okay.
2017. And it started with 54 with the mainframe, 68 with the microchip, 82 with the personal computer, 96 with the internet, 2010 with the mobile net, and 2024, which is still a couple of years from now, a few years from now, with the trust net. So we're not even there yet, right? Everyone says, "Oh, what inning are we in?" We're in the third inning, the fourth inning, the eighth inning. The Star Spangled Banner just finished. We haven't even started the game. So this is a transformation of the way value is exchanged in the world. And once you have that aha moment, and once you do the work, but the point I was trying to make is all the smart people I know started really skeptical, right? We've heard Ray Dalio finally came around and admit, yeah, I own a little bit. And, Paul Tudor Jones said, "Oh, I hated it at first, and then I understood it, and then I bought some." Or Stan Druckenmiller. So really, really smart people started skeptical. And it's normal to start skeptical. But anyone who's done the work, anyone who goes down the rabbit hole, which you realize it's not a straight down hole, it actually goes out. It just gets bigger and bigger. And you realize that the smartest people on the planet are leaving real jobs to come into this space. It's the biggest migration of talent that I've seen other than the internet in the 90s, when people were leaving to go into the internet and their parents thought they were crazy. Funny, right before lockdown, I was up in New York and giving a speech at a big crypto conference, and gave a talk. And right after this young man comes up to me and says, "Hey, would you call my mom?" I'm like, "What?" He says, "Well, you said that we were all smart for going into this industry and that this was a good idea. My mom thinks I'm an idiot. I left this law firm and went to work for this crypto firm." I said, "Yeah, I'll call your mom." And so we called his mom, and I said, "Nope, your son is really smart. This is a big deal." And it's like the movie The Graduate, right? But the word isn't plastics. The word is blockchain. The future is in blockchain, and it's just an operating system for the Internet of everything.
No, but yeah, fascinating. So what about all of the people who say, well, you have this system and it needs intermediaries, so won't it just become sort of obsolete? Meaning, we have a question on, you hear a lot of the Bitcoin FUD, as it's called. Jamie Dimon at JP Morgan on the YouTube, Steve writes, Janet Yellen and the feds want to regulate it. Is that possible or needed? To me, the regulation, the taxation, they're going to tax it. They're going to regulate it. It's fairly easy to do so. And that's precisely why I think it will be around for a long time. There will be.
Yeah, look, Josh, this is a great question. It's such an important question. And FUD, right, for everybody is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And it's what incumbents do to foment fear, uncertainty, and doubt about new technology, about disruption. And right, for listeners up in New York area, okay, the average person doesn't know why the stoops in downtown New York are 9 feet above street level. Why would that be? That seems silly. Well, back in the time of horse-drawn carriages, the horse poop would get swept to the side of the street by the street sweepers, and it would pile up 4 or 5 feet. And the ladies didn't want their dresses to go through the horse poop, so they built the sidewalks 9 feet high, and you would walk into your house on this platform. Now, those platforms were kind of dangerous, especially at night if you were drinking, fall down in the horse poop, so that was ugly. But that's why. And when the horseless carriage came out, what did the street sweepers do? They spread FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They hand out pamphlets saying that if you got in a horseless carriage, you would die, right? Because they didn't want to lose their jobs. Or when the airplane came out, the train companies passed out pamphlets and spread FUD that if you got in an airplane, your body would cave in on itself because you were going too fast, right? Because they didn't want to lose their jobs. Same thing's happening. Why does Jamie Dimon say it's a fraud? Why does Warren Buffett say it's like rat poison squared? Or Charlie Munger, his partner, one-upped him. He says, it's like trading in Bitcoin is like trading newly harvested dead baby brains. What the heck, Charlie? Seriously? Why would they say that? Because 46% of Berkshire Hathaway is financial services. And
it's the old system. And this is a fantastic hour. If you can stay on a little bit next hour, that'd be great. Folks, give us a call, 888-988-JOSH, and you get the free Income for Life blueprint. Check out Mark Yusko, Y-U-S-K-O. Google him. Go to Morgan Creek Digital. Follow him on morgancreekcap.com or at Mark Yusko on Twitter is his Twitter handle. So give us a call now, 888-988-JOSH, and get your free Income for Life blueprint.
The preceding program was sponsored by the Jelensky Advisory Group.
Any awards, rankings, or recognition by unaffiliated third parties or publications, including 5-Star Wealth Manager, Advisory of the Year finalist by Senior Market Advisor, and top of the $1 Million Roundtable, are in no way indicative of the advisor's future performance or any individual client's investment success. No award, ranking, or recognition should be construed construed as a current or past endorsement of Josh Jelinski or Wealth Quarterback LLC. Information regarding specific awards, rankings, or recognitions is available on the Wealth Quarterback website at www.jelinski.org. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss. Investment strategies such as asset allocation, diversification, or rebalancing do not assure or guarantee better performance and cannot eliminate the risk of investment losses. There are no guarantees that a portfolio employing these or any other strategy will outperform a portfolio that does not engage in such strategies. This broadcast should not be construed by any client or prospective client as a solicitation to effect or attempt to effect transactions in securities or the rendering of personalized investment advice. Due to various factors, including changing market conditions, the information discussed in this broadcast may no longer be reflective of current positions or recommendations. While information presented is believed to be factual and up to date, Josh Jelinski and Wealth Quarterback do not guarantee its accuracy, and it should not be regarded as a complete analysis of the subjects discussed. The tax and estate planning information discussed is general in nature, is provided for informational purposes only, and should not be construed as legal or tax advice. Listeners should consult an attorney or tax professional regarding their specific legal or tax situation. Advisory services offered through Wealth Quarterback LLC.